I'm Margi Patwa. I'm the founder of Beyond Branding. We are a design and communication studio based in Mumbai. So anything under the roof, we do it. So be it designing your logo, rebranding it, doing packaging, taking care of your website and social media. You have your one-stop solution right in front of you. So it's been a year. I've been associated with Manan sir, and he's been my business coach. And yeah, I'll say first because I started it all solo from now. So basically, it's I think more of word of reference because when you talk about being coached by someone, you want to, you know, have like a full background check done. Ki, "Acha, theek hai, the coach is okay for me or not." So there's this friend of mine, Vishwa, and we are part of that networking platform. And he was like, "Okay, Margi, I think you would be, benefited by a particular course." He just mentioned Manan Vasa, like he's the productivity shop. And I'm like, okay, that's interesting. Let me hear it out. And it so happened that I attended one of his free workshops that, got me into the whole system, knowing him better and how the system works. Because usually people come and tell you, okay, it is more of, okay, I'll do 10x growth, this, that. But he was talking about basics and something that is more sustainable in your life. And in that workshop, I realized, okay, I think I need this. And along with definitely word of mouth and referral, I realized I want it. One thing he said that stood out for me was, okay, you have 24 hours. Okay. सबके पास यही time है. And वो उसको utilize कैसे करना है, वो you know it. Like, so even a millionaire or a billionaire has 24 hours and you yourself have 24 hours. And, we keep complaining that, okay, no, मेरे पास time नहीं है. But are we like are we really out of time or we're not planning it well? So Manan sir says it that, okay, you are aimlessly busy. It's called as aimless busyness. And I think I felt it at that point. Yeah, so my initial perception was that, okay, since this is business coaching, I'm just supposed to focus on my professional life. But while doing the course and while, having conversation while other participants are talking about, we do realize that, it is not just professional, but you're supposed to focus on your personal life as well. Because if your personal life is sorted out, I think your professional life automatically gets sorted out. So it's the balance that you kind of maintain or focus on. So I think it is that balance. I think I have realized that, okay, you have to fix your or focus on your personal life as well and not just focus on professional or that side of it. So yeah. So this is a little, I think a lot of people will relate with this. When you're starting your business, it's more like, I want to give my everything to it. So you start siding out things and just prioritize one thing, which is just like the goal. But lately, like I did that for a couple of months. And then while doing the course, I also realized that it is not about just focusing on one thing, but focusing on multiple things effectively. Like to give you an example, like I used to always focus on like कि यार मेरे पास यही time है, मुझे सिर्फ business पे focus करना है. So I kept doing that for 6 months, and I was super exhausted. And then like people nearby started complaining, Margi, तेरे पास time ही नहीं है मेरे लिए. I don't think that you should be doing so much. This time is not coming back. So, that got me. And then when I was doing the course, even Manan sir said it that, okay, you have to allot time to things which are on priority. So you have to prioritize things. And I started doing that. And that worked out pretty well for me. And you can see that smile and happiness on my face now. So, yeah, I think planning and execution. So keep planning, keep every single thing in your calendar, like be it your own colors, even as small as feeding your pet should be, like on your calendar that this is the time I'm allotting. So you don't have to keep everything in your brain, but everything is on the calendar for you. So the moment you see, okay, what am I supposed to do? You have it in your calendar. You're just spending some time scheduling everything, but then you are sorted for your week or how much ever planning you're doing. So yeah, that's big time. Like, when I think there are a lot of people who are there, like motivational speakers, and I keep following some of them, and they're pretty well. They are really good. So like these scroll reels and how, I mean, I'm sure you relate with that and you do it yourself. So like there are a lot of motivational speakers and coaches, we listen to, but ultimately you don't put it into practice. And unless and until you know things, but unless and until you execute it, it is of no use to you. So hand holding calls made me execute what Manan sir was talking about during the session, because it is more like when you do it yourself, you know where you're lacking and what is your progress. So you realize, okay, from doing X amount, I'm doing X amount, like X plus Y, basically. So yeah, hand holding calls helped me big time. He's been the most amazing critic of my life. He'll show me a mirror and he'll always be like, Margi, tu to ye kar hi nahi sakti, knowing that I like to be pushed in a certain way. So he'll know you, understand you, and push you in a way wherein he sees that ability in you. So like he's brought something out of me which I never thought I have. So he's the best person to bring the best out of you. So he's been that person who's pushed me to do like multiply my business, understand my personal and professional life. So he's been more than a mentor to me. It's great. It's amazing. And I think everything I spoke speaks around that only, that how much difference he's brought in my life. So be it a tool or be it personal professional growth or be it like, so basically now the way you see your life is a little different from what you did. So it's more of practical application of things you already knew, but in a way which brings out the best in you. And I think you need two things. One is peace and happiness. And I think you obviously paisa to sab banayenge. Paisa before or after Manan Nasa you're going to make. You're probably with Manan so you're going to do it 10x, 20x, 30x, but he makes you feel peaceful and happy with those 24 hours you're spending. And I think that by just doing a little planning and with his make it happen framework, life feels very peaceful. So you have to do it to know how it feels. Life feels after Manadvasa. So honestly, if I tell you in numbers, I will tell in percentage or
Sure.
multiplication. So from what I did earlier, so I started my entrepreneurship journey very much with him. So I was at a place wherein okay, I knew I want to do this much, but he's pushed me to do double of what I'm like I thought I was capable of. So he brought that out to me. So honestly, it's not about what he would do it. It's more about me as an individual. I have to put in more efforts to execute his framework. Like there are so many tools and so many ways and methods he gives to implement and execute, which would bring, like if religiously done, it would bring a lot of value and growth in all aspects of your life. But maybe we like as usual, thoda changes aata hai, lekin at some point, you kind of have other priorities and you tend to kind of miss out on this. So I think it's on my side that I have to do it in order to get the best out of it. So yeah. Which is Google Calendar. Google Calendar is like it's filled with colors and yeah, Google Calendar is something. And one meeting success maximizer is the one that I live up to. So these two for sure. On top of my head, not specific, I won't say two or three, but one is that filling my Google Calendar, projecting a week instead of I used to do it daily or like probably just in my head or like in a book and pen, the traditional way of writing. But now it's on calendars. So that habit stayed, and I think this is one of the biggest change I've got. And obviously, mindset wise, there are a lot of things that First speaks about, and it stays with you. Something that okay, it happens in instance. Like it's happened, and okay, you think of him that he said something like this, and you put it in practice. So this is the one thing that stays, and there are many that stay as well. keep doing. So instead of be a Besharam Bechu is something that he says. So like you have to be a person who proudly talks about your business. So again, this is something he says that you don't have to say you. So it's me. So Besharam Bechu, agar like if I say that I am a person, I can pitch myself to any goddamn person without having that sort of barrier कि यार इसके सामने मैं कैसे क्या pitch करूँ. So I think that attitude shift from अरे यार कैसे बिंदास यार अरे कुछ अगर मेरी इंडस्ट्री का भी नहीं है but if I got a chance to speak and talk about my business I definitely will. So yes, a Besharam Becho proudly. Perfect. That was a great interview. Thank you.